Life, Liberty, and the Pursuit of Well-Being. The story of Lillian Wald. Challenging times require strength of character. 100 years ago, Lillian Wald changed the world. Let her story inspire you.
I've decided to call myself a public health nurse. A nurse who works outside hospitals, dedicated to educating and caring for the health of those in need where they are, in their homes and communities.
The inspiration that she has given me is based on the fact that she was able to see larger social issues, reduce them down to very simple things, communicate with a wide variety of people to make these changes happen, and to have the determination and the wherewithal to pursue an end that was good for everyone.
Lillian's story starts way back in 1867.
Before telephones, before cars are invented.
Before flu shots and penicillin and vaccinations.
Ow!
Just a couple
Part of the idea of the Jewish Theater Collaborative is conversations. The idea that we can distance ourselves and yet know that this was an actual individual who lived in America, who affects all of our lives through all of the myriad of things that she did, was a wonderful opportunity for us to begin conversations with people.
She was always looking up and around her. And so she was looking around her and she said, you know, there's an awful lot of sick people who aren't here. What if I went to them? You know, apparently they need me to go to them because they aren't coming to me. It's such an easy solution that we almost never think about. You know, we're always so like, how can I make this thing work? And she was always like, well, if this thing isn't working, what should I do instead? Always, she was happy to throw out the thing that wasn't working either now or anymore, kind of thing. So she said, okay, I'm gonna go into their homes. And when she started to see the level of need there, she said, wow, this community needs me. So she moved out of her cushy middle-class apartment with her family, and she moved into the Lower East tenements, the Lower East Side tenements.
Nurses at that time were housekeepers more than anything else. They weren't allowed to administer medication or make diagnoses, just change bedding and wash floors. While washing floors, however, I began to notice that most of the people who needed medical care had no access to it.
I was very inspired by the way she got things done, the wide way that she saw the world, and how embracing she was, and how she was committed to social change no matter what battles she had to do and how far she had to take it. She was brave enough to do that and courageous enough. So I felt like she was an important person to bring back and share with all sorts of communities.
It's such a profound way that she was willing to care for people. I'm a father. I like playing her father. Just because he sees that strength. And rather than going, you are a woman and that is not acceptable, he says, go. I know better than to stand in your way.
What she does for inspiration for all of us is give us the courage to go forward whenever we feel like that there's an important issue that needs addressing, to have the courage to get something done.
Life, Liberty, and the Pursuit of Well-Being provides an entertaining, inspirational, and educational centerpiece for your meeting. Contact us today about arranging a performance.